In this video we leave Ramsgate in the UK heading for Queenborough. And in UK waters a 50-foot yacht like Lady Lieselot is more than just a boat. It's a target for inspection. They call it a friendly visit, but in the world of border control and human trafficking they are looking for more than just my license and registration. There is a specific kind of silence on a boat at dawn. When a boat passes by, you hear the propellers sing. You also hear the sound of potential and a little bit of pressure. The alarm hasn't gone off yet, but I've been awake for an hour at least. My mind is already miles ahead, navigating a river that is about to disappear. Care to join? Come on then, let's go. And after a thirsty cruise from Belgium to the UK, I must fill up the day tank. 350 liters of diesel in the day tank. We are ready to go. Ramsgate Port Control, good morning. Lady Lieselot is about to leave, asking permission please.
It means a lot. Yes sir, you may proceed, over.
Thank you very much and have a good watch. The pilot is coming in. Well, Ramsgate, thank you very much for the hospitality. It was nice to be here again in these very comfortable circumstances. And if you have seen my videos from summer 2023, then you know exactly what I mean. Within 1 hour I have to fill in my logbook. In front of us, let's say approximately 200-300, 400 meters in front of us, I see a strange pattern in waves. The chart tells me it is 3-4 meters over there. We have 7 at the moment, but still when I see strange looking waves, strange patterns in waves, then I'm alert. Speed over ground 5.2. The waves are running that way. Oh, 6, 8, 7, 4, 4, 7, 4, 4. The current pushes me a little bit. Yeah, 5, 8, 6, 6, 1, 6, 4. All right. Yeah, 7 meters again. All right. Let's go. All of a sudden I saw them coming. And they turned around, they made a U-turn and they arrived on starboard. And then he said, "Is it okay if I step aboard?" Be aware, a vessel my size could easily hide dozens of people. With the current crisis of small boats and illegal crossings, they were checking my story, my route and my plans. On the surface one would think it's just a chat about the route, the river and anchor spots. Underneath, it's a high-stakes security screening. It's a strange reality of modern sailing. 1 minute you are a digital nomad searching for a peaceful place under the sun, and the next you are a person of interest in a national security operation. With the authorities satisfied, I am cleared to continue, but the real challenge of the Swale is still ahead of us. A disappearing river and a bridge that won't wait. That was the exciting moment during this cruise. I was boarded by the Schönes water police. Well, that's a nice hook, isn't it? And after that adrenaline spike, I need a moment. Shall we call it self-care? Wow! Now you also hear the noise when the doors of the engine room is open. But I will keep it open for a while because I'm checking temperatures, etc. Huh! What a noise! But yeah, it's not about the noise this part. It is about our special moment together. It is called coffee time. And yes, I have a bunch of merkpijp cookies with me. Let's enjoy this joyful moment together. Let's go. So, yeah, it is seasickness, that's for sure. Cheers to you, and thank you for watching. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on the river Swale. The Swale. Well, we're supposed to have a depth of 4 meters over here, but it is 10. Wow, can you imagine how much water came into this river? What's the time? It is 1:30. So it will be high water at 3 and then it will drop again until 6 o'clock. So for now, for the time being, this is a safe area. It is safe anyway. But then further on, yeah, there is the spot where it always becomes tricky. We now are in the area where it becomes tricky. And I must confess that I see water, water and water. And now the question is, the route that I plotted, is that the correct route? Well, it is 2 o'clock. And in preparation we saw that it is enough water. I see a red buoy. That should be the number 2 red buoy. And from number 2, normally you go to number 4, yes. And then you go to number 6. Is that number 6? Yes, that is number 6. Okay, so I suggest that I just follow the buoys. And the current comes in with a lot of power. So the engine just runs on 1700 RPMs. And still we are at 7.3 knots speed over ground. According to the chart, we are now on green area. Well, so far so good. So this is funny. Just 2 buoys ago we had the green buoy on starboard, correct? And the red one on port. And now also in the chart it shows that the green one is on port. So the river has 2 sides. Well, Mr. Einstein, if you had read the pilot better, then you would have known in advance. That went wrong. Really, yeah. I see all those boats, so I thought, well, perhaps I must go on port side of them. But then I see the big green buoy. So that one is telling me that I have to follow this line. All these boats moored on their buoys, but well, I am glad that I have a chart available. And yeah, I plotted this route. So yeah, it's always difficult to see the situation in the chart and the situation in real life. And yeah, from what I see on my chart, we are in the area of our destination. Yeah, somewhere, perhaps over there, is this restaurant, pub, bar, the Flying Dutchman. And I am the Cruising Dutchman, and I would love to visit the Flying Dutchman. Do you pick up the sound? That's the sound of my alarm zone. Be aware that you are in an area of an alarm. Yes, I added this alarm zone so that I would be alert that the Flying Dutchman is somewhere over here. There are two Dutch sailors. Perhaps I asked them about the regulations. And that is exactly what I did. I went to see them, we had a chat, and they told me just make a call and ask for permission. So the moment that I prepared Lady Lieselot for mooring, the crew from Queenborough harbour were already on the dock and they invited me to moor alongside. That was very kind of them. And whilst this Cruising Dutchman was off to the Flying Dutchman, I found out that Queenborough fulfilled an important role in the Second World War, and Queenborough remembers those who never returned through monuments scattered around town. And due to the tidal effect, boating is only possible if the tide agrees to it. This is the Queenborough Harbour Guide. And people said to me, you have to go to Queenborough and pick up a mooring buoy. But then, when you are at that spot, perhaps I must rephrase that and say, when I am on that spot, I do not recognize it as the spot where you can pick up mooring buoys. And in the next video we skip some days of my tour towards a spot where the sun always shines, and we leave the safety of London for the isolation of Burntwick Isle. Crossing the meridian at Greenwich, we officially entered a different part of the world. The Thames is calm for now. See you in the west. Bye now.